Hello everyone, my name is EVOO and welcome to Cooking with the Koyas. You know, when it comes to zucchini, there's so many different ways that you can cook it. You can grill it, you can bake it, you could fry it, you could make zucchini bread. Options are endless. But today, folks, we're going to concentrate on a very simple Italian way to make zucchini. I have two small to medium-sized zucchinis right here, and let's get started right now. So let's start by just slicing up a medium-sized onion and try to slice it as thin as you can. And when you get to the point where you can't hold it anymore, just quite simply flip it on its flat side and continue to slice. Then once it's all sliced, quite simply, just chop it up. Okay, let's make our way over to the stove. So here we are. Let's fire up our stove. Go on medium heat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tablespoons, folks, of some good extra virgin olive oil. And if you haven't seen it yet, I have a video that explains how to buy some good extra virgin olive oil. I'll put a link in the description for you. And to that olive oil, we are going to add our sliced and diced onion. Okay, and as it comes to temp, we're just going to let that saute up nicely for, about 5 minutes or so until the onion gets nice and translucent. And we're going to do so with the lid on, but let's get it up to temperature first. So we have a little sizzle happening. Perfect. So now we'll put the lid on. We're just going to let that continue to cook 5 to 10 minutes, depending on when it gets nice and translucent. And there we have that nice little sizzle that we're looking for. That's perfect. Okay, we're going to put the lid on. We're going to let that continue to cook for at least 5 minutes, up to 10 depending. So we'll keep an eye on it and I'll stir it every couple minutes. We'll give it a little toss. But in the meanwhile, let's go cut up our zucchini. So this way we don't waste any time. We maximize our time while those onions are cooking. And I like to slice these about a good 1/4 inch thick. Okay, too thin and they get a little bit mushy, and too thick they take a little longer to cook. So this to me is the perfect thickness. So I'm going to continue to slice these straight down about a 1/4 inch thick. There we go. Beautiful, right from the garden too, folks. I just picked them this morning. All right, we're all sliced up. Let's go back to the stove. Let's see how our onions are doing. Oh yeah, now you're talking. Very nice. We have flavored that olive oil, the nice aromas of that sauteed onion. We're going to let these just cook for another 2 minutes. All right, let's give it another stir. That's looking really, really good, folks. Okay. Time to add in the zucchini that we cut up. We're going to get it all in there. Beautiful, beautiful zucchini. And now at this point, I'm going to add some salt to taste. So yes, the salt is going to draw out some water from these zucchini, and that's perfectly fine. It's going to actually help with the cooking process. So give them a salt to taste, and then toss them up in that beautiful sliced onion and olive oil that we have. Let's get them coated with all that flavor. This, folks, this dish, simplicity at its best. Basic cooking, great results. Okay, now that we've got, I don't want to get that separated. That one's kind of stuck together there. Get that. Okay, here we go. There we have it. Very nice. Okay, lid goes back on. We're going to give it a couple minutes and then we'll give it another stir. Time to check up on our zucchini. And it is coming nice. They're still firm, of course, because they haven't cooked that long. I'm still on medium heat. So all I'm doing now, we're just going to give it a toss again. And we're going to let it continue cooking. I'm going to put the lid back on and come back and give it a stir in 2 more minutes. Coming along nicely, folks. Continue to stir. They're still relatively firm. They're going to start to soften up here as we continue to cook. Okay, we're going to keep with our 2-minute theme. About every 2 minutes, we give it a stir. Time for another stir. Okay. Again, cooking up nicely. So this is the part where you want to cook to your level of doneness. So they're still a bit firm. I don't like them really mushy, but I want to cook them a little bit more. So we're going to put the lid back on and give it a couple more minutes. These are now, for me, perfect. They got a little bit of softness to them, but yet they still retain their shape. So as a general rule, folks, it's like 8 to 10 minutes of cooking on medium heat with the lid on. So we can now plate this. Sizzling hot. And yes, I'm going to put everything in here. All the onion, all the olive oil, all the flavors from this pan go right into our serving dish. Oh, there we go. Wasn't that easy? Simple zucchini. Right there, Italian style. You gotta love that. And speaking of love that, I'm gonna give it the taste test right now. Yes, folks, the taste test. I know it's steaming hot, but that's all right. We have some beautiful, beautiful zucchini here. Vegetables, as you know, are really good for you. And when I pick my zucchini from my garden, I like to pick them on the smaller side. Or when I buy them, same way. You don't want them really big, they become very seedy. I'm not crazy about the large zucchini at all. Small to mid-size is great. Speaking of great, they're not soft, they're not hard. It's that right in between stage. It's got that nice texture, that nice chew, and the flavor from the olive oil and the onion. Delicious. Zucchini. Zucchini generally is bland. You need that good olive oil and those onions to give it that nice little added touch of flavor. This makes for a great little side dish. I have veggies every day. I have my main meal. I always have my veggies. Wherever you are, simple, simplicity recipe at its best. I hope you give it a try. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Cooking with the Koyas. And as always, folks, until next time, buon appetito.